Hello, New York City! It is so great to be here tonight as your chosen class valedictorian of 2020. Truly such an honor. I'm a little competitive, and if you know me, you're probably like, what? Sidni thinks about people that aren't her? But it's true, and it's not just the hot ones. So I'm gonna tell you a little story about how that served me so far in life. When the pandemic first hit in March, I found myself alone in a new city where I didn't know anyone. I had no friends, no job. I spent most of March and April crying in bed thinking I was going to die. After gaining the COVID-19 pounds, I realized I needed to figure something out. And at the time, that meant eating mushrooms until I turned into God and told myself what to do. So that's what I did. And I went into that trip with an intention. And I wrote, how can I build my future around community and attract other people who genuinely care about building deep, supportive, sacred relationships? And I went to outer space. And when I got back, I had this grand vision of a spiritual center. I wrote about building a home for millennials without families. I wrote about aesthetic and community service and live music in a cafe. I wanted to work with people who function more like a family who shared in a dream than professional surface level relationships. At the end, I wrote, not sure how to make this happen, but hopefully I can find a mentor so I don't have to figure it out alone. After talking about this dream in May, someone sent me the 3 Joules Instagram account, and I was like, who are all these hot, sexually ambiguous millennials posting spiritual memes? It was everything I had wanted. But then I saw that they were in New York, and the news was telling me that, oh, all those people will be dead by July. But by some miracle, I found myself in this training in October. And this is how it went. This is my actual journal from training. On day 2, October 3rd, I wrote, I asked a dumb question and now I think Hector regrets choosing me for this training. Week 2, October 10th, this is after learning what it takes to be a great meditation teacher. I wrote, I feel inferior, like everyone is better than me, and I'll never embody these qualities enough for anyone to take me seriously or want to learn from me. I feel like I have nothing to offer anyone. Week 4, October 31st. Everyone thinks I'm annoying except for Bryony, Joy, and Dom. Actually, I'm not sure about Dom because she's just nice to everyone. And that's how it went, continuing to compare myself to everyone in the class. One day, Zach made Hector laugh in a way that I had never made Hector laugh. And I slammed my computer shut like, it's not fair. I'll never be as gay as Zach. I'll never be as smart as Chen or Nikita. My voice will never be as smooth as Jade's. I'll never be as sweet as JJ. I'll never be as poised as Rakiatu. My cheekbones will never be as high as Chrissy's. I'll never be as close to God as Maya P. And then I started laughing at myself because I was like, how can I be doing this daily prayer where I wish to end suffering for all sentient beings, but I can't stand that my classmates have all these amazing qualities? On an intellectual level, I know jealousy is a reaction to unmet needs. And so I think others have something I don't. If I'm jealous of Catherine's banging bod, I should just go work out more. But that wasn't it. I wanted to be Hector's favorite. So then I asked myself, who is Hector and why do I want to be his favorite? Is he the validation for my dead parents? Is he a mirror for my highest potential? I know that if he pulled me aside one day and was like, Sidni, don't tell Steven this, but we've been through this in 1,000 lifetimes, and throughout all of time and space, you are my favorite student, I would be like, yes! And then after that, I would probably be in Arizona knocking on Geshe Michael's door, Hector's teacher, like, yo, come out and meet your new favorite student. One day, I was in a meditation and I had this vision where my highest self made me choose between all of my wildest dreams coming true or failing at everything for the rest of my life and all of my classmates' wildest dreams coming true. And without hesitation, I chose the second option, which shocked me. And my heart just burst open. Something that was blocked before had been lifted. After I came out of that meditation, I was like, Wow, I am basically Jesus on the cross, just another Jew dying for your sins. But it made me realize three things. One, it doesn't hurt to love others. Being competitive tricked me into believing that something that was good for others somehow takes away from me. I thought it was going to hurt to celebrate them, but rejoicing in others' success as if it were my own is love, and love is abundant and infinite. There's no cap on love or limited amount. It doesn't take away from me. In fact, it amplifies. Because when we celebrate others, it allows us to see that love comes from within, and it's always available to flow through us if we allow it. Two, somewhere along the line, I learned that being the best or the favorite is the only way to be loved, as if my worth is correlated to what I can produce and how others see me. And getting wrapped up in that distracted me from how uncomfortable it is to try something new and put myself out there as a meditation teacher. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're fine. Loved, as if my worth is correlated to what I can produce and how others see me. And getting wrapped up in that distracted me from how uncomfortable it is to try something new and put myself out there as a meditation teacher when it didn't come naturally to me. But our rankings have nothing to do with how worthy we are of being loved. And three, being competitive is the fastest way to reject the thing we actually want. 3 Joules was literally giving me everything I wanted, this beautiful community, an amazing mentor, and I was pushing it away because of the stories running through my head. There was no competition. I just had to show up and accept it. So what would Hector's favorite student do? Well, after getting rid of Rachel and Supriya, just kidding, they would realize that being favorite was an illusion. Success and failure are illusions because the only thing that matters is how much we're expanding. It doesn't matter how that happens because our journey is not about being better or worse. It's about removing the barriers that hold us back from love and doing it as quickly as possible so that we can help others do it too. Thank you so much.